Good morning, welcome back to In My Mama's Kitchen. I'm Jeff, and it's a really cold, wet, sucky day. So I figured good Sunday morning we'd make some biscuits and sausage gravy. So I was going to get I'm just using frozen biscuits. I don't have the time or the energy to make them from scratch right now. And these frozen Pillsbury biscuits are really good. So let me get some Miss Pamela here on the cookie sheet, just so they don't stick. And while I do that, get a pan heating up. I've only got 6, so I'll just cook them. Maybe. Got it. Alright, oven is already preheated to 375. I'm going to get these in real quick. And this is the leftover sausage we used from the breakfast quiche. So use that. You don't need a lot. You just want some good flavor for your gravy. Now, sausage can be a weird thing. Sometimes it'll have a lot of fat in it, and you'll have a lot of grease to make your gravy with. Sometimes it doesn't. And what we cooked the other day, yesterday actually, for the quiche, did not have any grease. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil to this. Throw this away. And I've got to wash my hands because I'm dealing with raw pork. Now, my cousin Debbie gave me this wonderful little device right here. It is a meat chopper. It is now one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. Get it in there, break up your meat. Works great on hamburger meat. You can even use it on chicken and other vegetables. So I'm going to get this sausage going, and it should take about 5 minutes, and then I'll check right back in with you. As you can see, this is some pretty dry sausage. So I'm going to add some bacon grease. You done? Okay. And this was my beautiful mother's suggestion. Now, you are a true Southerner if you keep bacon grease in the jar. It is so good to cook with. After you fry your bacon, save that grease. Put it in a little container. Keep it in the fridge. Get this round over here. Yeah, there was almost no fat in this sausage. As you can see, it's like really dry and sticking, so got that bacon grease in there. And yes, I've been getting a lot of comments about my spoon rest. Got that at Walmart if anyone wants to know. Okay, this is cooking up nicely. Probably another couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, the sausage is done, ready to go. So now I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna move this over so I don't spill it everywhere. About 2 tablespoons of flour. And I'm gonna cook this through in the bacon grease for a minute or two. Sausage grease and bacon grease. Because you wanna cook the raw flour taste out of the flour. Because if you make your gravy and you haven't cooked up the flour, it's gonna have a really funky taste to it. So just stir it around. Now, you can make your gravy with whatever you want. Milk, 2% milk, skim milk. I don't recommend that, but if that's what you do, you do you. You can make it with heavy cream. You can make it with water. There are people that do that. I don't. I'm gonna be using a mixture of whole milk and heavy cream because A, I've got the leftover heavy cream, and B, if I'm having biscuits and gravy, it's not a salad, it's not a health food. I know what I'm getting in advance. So I'm gonna start off getting a whisk, pouring some milk, and start around and start stirring so it doesn't clump, because it will thicken up very quickly. Now I'm gonna add in the cream. You're looking about 2 cups total, but gravy is the weirdest thing I've ever met with cooking. Let me get you a little closer here. That's me, hi. There we go. It is almost like a living, breathing creature. It is affected by the humidity. It's affected by the weather. That's also part of the humidity. Your flour itself. It can be changed by a whole bunch of different factors. So some days you will need more liquid. Some days you'll need less. Today I need a little more because this is gonna thicken up as it cooks. All right, so you see the basis of this. Let me set you back down. All right, sorry for that, technical difficulties. Now here's where you want to season. Oh, I made a mess. You're gonna make messes in the kitchen. Two of the messiest things to make are spaghetti sauce and gravy. They're gonna splash everywhere no matter how hard you try. Now you're gonna aggressively salt and pepper your gravy. Like I said, in this household, we like lots of pepper. So it's a black pepper gravy. Now I still have my stove set on medium. So that's thickening up nicely. I'm also gonna add a little bit of seasoned salt. It's gonna bubble, and as it bubbles, it thickens. The heat is what causes that flour to thicken. Also, if you were to use like cornstarch slurry, heat activates it, makes it go. This is a little too thick, so I'm gonna add in some more cream. So I've added now about 3 cups total of liquid. And again, I think it's because it's cold and wet outside. Stir that all around. It's actually really easy to make. I learned by watching my mom and my dad make it. And my dad tried to show me once and I didn't get it. And it took me trial and error. So let me get a spoon to taste this so I can check the salt levels. I know it has enough pepper in it, but we'll probably still add more because pepper. Actually, the seasonings are about dead on accurate. So I'm just gonna let this sit here and simmer. And as soon as the biscuits are done, we'll make up a plate. Welcome back to In My Mama's Kitchen. We're finishing up the biscuits and gravy, and the biscuits just came out of the oven. And I want to say, if you like these videos, please subscribe and hit the like button so we can keep making more videos for you. I've got a lot more planned, So let's grab a couple of biscuits here. Now my mom and I are 2 different camps. See, we have orange juice, by the way, something healthy. I like mine doing with the outside crust down. Mom likes hers with the crust up. She says it's easier to cut through. So just take your biscuits, ladle over some of this delicious gravy. And this stuff is so easy to make once you get the hang of it that you don't need to buy that stuff out of the pack. Learn how to make gravy. You'll use it in so many different ways. It is so easy to do, and it's so delicious and so much more rewarding when you've made it yourself. Now this is gonna be really hot, but I'm gonna dig in. This is probably my favorite comfort food next to cheese, because cheese. So enjoy. Thank y'all and have a great day.